USA.
If there is one thing we never run out of talking about here on 3+U, it is the generosity of the Chattanooga community. Dr. Doug Plumley is here from Ridgedale Baptist Church, and boy, are you exemplifying that this morning. So
well,
good
thanks,
to see
Julie.
you.
We appreciate it. We're excited to try to make a difference in our community and help people out, especially during this crazy times we're going through right now.
Y'all jumped on it. I mean, when COVID first happened, you began doing clothing drives and helping people.
We did. We had a clothing drive and a food drive with COVID and the tornadoes kind of combination. We jumped on those and felt like that there was a lot of people who have need with clothing, a lot of food needs that came up, and so we felt like when the opportunity arose, that was a time for us as a church to step out and try to make a difference.
Well, and I think you've timed things the right way because they're having another food drive coming up this Monday, the 26th. But I think it's really good that you've let a little bit of time go by between the one in the spring and now this one here, because there could be some new people who have been impacted.
Yeah, there are. And that's the thing we've understood is this is a continuous thing. More people are impacted every day with this COVID-19, all the things that are going on, off of work, out of work. And so we're trying to find new people and say, hey, here's an opportunity if we can be of assistance to you in any way.
I think it's also, let me tell you first how the food drive is going to work, or let Dr. Plumley tell you, and then we'll talk about how your parishioners have benefited from being a part of the effort here. But you're giving this away for free, right?
That's correct. On Monday, October 26th at 6:30 p.m., we'll give out for the first 250 families a box of perishable foods and a box of non-perishable food items. They'll line up there in their parking lot and they'll come in and won't have to get out of their car. We'll do it under covered awning in case the weather gets bad. We don't know. They'll just pull up under the covered awning. We'll put the 2 food boxes in their cars and they'll drive off. But they can line up there anytime during that day on Monday at the church.
And obviously then you're asking for people to be honest.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to say if we'll help those who have the greatest need right now. That's our objective, is to try to say those who are struggling the most, we want to help them if we can.
So what has it meant, though, to your parishioners and the community at large? Because there are still opportunities for people watching to help. You can bring food by Thursday or again Monday, the day of the event. But there are plenty of people who are realizing their own blessings, and maybe they don't have a lot to share, but they can help a little bit.
And that's the neat thing about it, Julie. We've tried to say to our church family and even others in the community, if they want to be a part of it, drop the food off at the church, and we'll be glad to distribute it however we can and help people out. You know, it's kind of interesting. A little is a lot in God's hands. That's the way we look at it. That what little somebody may be able to give, turning it to God, can make it go a long ways. And so that's what we say to our church. And it's been neat to see how they've said, we can do that. I can give a little bit and see how it all goes.
And do you, as a minister, sit back and will you watch on Monday as car after car takes what you have to offer and leaves, and wonder what the ripple effect will be? How will they take that blessing and pass it on to somebody else?
Yeah, that's obviously a goal that we have, that somebody who we benefit, that they will benefit someone else. That's always a thing that we would hope would happen. And it's neat to know, because you don't know what the ripple effect will be, as you said. People will get something and get a blessing, and then they'll want to be a blessing to somebody else. And that's one of the things we hope happens.
And maybe not day of, but at some point.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that day, but
Right.
you know, hopefully down the road when they have a chance where they can make a difference and help somebody out.
That's right.
Because we've helped them, our prayers they would help someone else.
So in terms of people helping you with the efforts, are there any particular category of food that you think you could use more than another?
Well, obviously the biggest thing would be the non-perishable goods.
Okay.
Because we can hold on to, they can go and bring those on by. The perishable goods are harder to keep because we have to have a freezer there that day to keep them cold. So anything is non-perishable food items, you can drop them by the church office Thursday, tomorrow, or today, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8:30 to 4:30, and then on Monday again also 8:30 to 4:30. Just stop by the church office there on 1831 Hickory Valley Road, and we'll be glad to take a food item.
Okay, so if you could benefit from their kind efforts, please don't be bashful or shy. That's the whole reason they're doing it.
Exactly.
Is that they want to help you, and you will go see smiling faces and know that the community very much loves and supports you. Ridgedale Baptist Church is the place to be, 6:30 on Monday, October 26th. Again, it's the first 250 cars, really,
Right, yeah,
to show up.
cars that will do that.
That will benefit. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks so much, Julie.
There's nothing quite like fall in the Tennessee Valley.
As the sky is blue, the leaves are just going to pop.